Let me ask Let me ask you something. Have you ever sat there on your comfortable couch with your smartphone in one hand, snacks on the table, a whole world of possibilities just a click away, and still felt stuck? Not because you don't have opportunities, but because you have too many? That's the rich man's problem. Now, I'm not talking about money. This isn't about Lamborghinis or penthouses. This is about a different kind of wealth. The kind that makes you soft. A full fridge, a stable job, fast internet, and unlimited distractions. It's the illusion of success, without the fire to keep moving. See, real hunger, the kind that fuels change, doesn't come from comfort. It comes from lack. From having something to prove, from having nothing to fall back on. But most people today, they're overdosing on comfort. They've got dreams, but no urgency. Goals, but no grind. Talent, but no fire. Why? Because they can afford to scroll. They can afford to start tomorrow. They can afford to wait. And that's the most dangerous place to be. Here's the trap. When your life isn't bad enough to force change, but not good enough to be proud of, you float. You're not in pain, but you're not alive either. You're numb, comfortably numb. You wake up, check your phone, waste an hour, go through the motions, and convince yourself you'll do better. Later, but later never comes. Let me tell you what the rich man forgets. Hunger builds warriors. Comfort builds cowards. The most dangerous people in any room aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who had no choice, no backup plan, no safety net. Because pressure creates diamonds, and struggle builds discipline. If you're always comfortable, you'll never fight for more. So what's the solution? How do you escape the rich man's problem without giving up the life you've worked for? Let me give you 4 real powerful strategies. 1. Manufacture your own urgency. Don't wait for life to punch you in the face. Set deadlines. Create consequences. Make promises you can't back out of. Want to get fit? Sign up for a race. Want to finish a project? Tell someone you'll send it to them by Friday. Want to build a business? Announce it before it's ready. Force the pressure, because no pressure equals no progress. 2. Remove the backup plans. One of the biggest lies comfort tells you is, it's okay if you fail, you've got time. You don't. Treat your goal like it's life or death, like there's no plan B. Because plan B will always weaken plan A. Burn the ships. Make your goal non-negotiable. 3. Fast from ease. Once a week, challenge yourself. No phone for 24 hours, no junk food. Wake up at 5 a.m., cold shower, hard workout, read instead of scrolling. Not to punish yourself, but to remind yourself you are not a slave to comfort. You control the softness. The softness doesn't control you. 4. Get around the hungry. Comfort is contagious, but so is hunger. Spend time with people who are grinding, who don't make excuses, who push themselves daily. Their energy will infect you. Their pace will challenge you, and their progress will force yours. You'll either rise to their level or fall out of the circle. Now, let's be real. This isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. But ask yourself, do you want the easy life now and regret later? Or the hard work now and pride later? One gives you a dopamine hit. The other builds a legacy. Let me leave you with this. Somewhere out there is a version of you that didn't get distracted, didn't scroll, didn't skip days. That version is stronger, sharper, more disciplined, more respected. The only thing between you and that version is comfort. So break it, reject it, crush it, get hungry again. Because the rich man's problem isn't about being rich. It's about being too full to move. Start now. Before comfort becomes your cage. Before your potential becomes your regret. Before the man you could have been becomes the ghost that haunts you.